Hello, welcome to week 12 of my Premier League review. It's been an infuriating week. Well, it has to me anyway, and it's not even my team that's made me angry. For those who may not be aware, perhaps you've been on holiday, perhaps you've been under a rock, I don't know, but if you're not aware, Roberto Di Matteo, the Chelsea manager, was sacked at the middle of last week after his team lost 3-0 in the Champions League, which left them with pretty much no chance of progressing to the knockout stage to defend their trophy. The sacking of Roberto Di Matteo and subsequent hiring of Rafael Benitez does, if I'm not very much mistaken, lead to the 9th manager in 9 years for Chelsea under the reign of Roman Abramovich. That is a bizarre and quite frankly ridiculous statistic. In their statement, Chelsea said the reason they were sacking him was because they had a tricky run of fixtures in the Champions League, the FA Cup and in the Premier League, and they needed to make sure that they got the most out of that. So clearly, according to Abramovich, the best way to get the most out of a tricky run of fixtures is to completely upend the managerial system at Chelsea, bring in a new guy and hope for the best. It's not worked out well so far. This weekend Chelsea drew 0-0 in a very dissatisfying draw with Manchester City, leaving them 4th in the table, behind West Bromwich Albion. I really think this sacking of managers thing has to end soon. What other business does this happen in? You don't work at Game, manage the store, and someone says to you, "Oh, thanks very much, you brought in £50,000 of trade this weekend. You're wonderful. Unfortunately, not enough people have bought Call of Duty 3. Sorry, you're fired." If you're a teacher, you don't get told, "Oh, well done, you've got a class full of A-grade students. Unfortunately, little Bianca got a B, so you're sacked. Bye." That doesn't happen. Why does it happen in football? I'm not necessarily saying longevity is key to trophies and success. It's not. Sir Alex Ferguson's been manager of Manchester United for 26 years and they have had the most incredible run of trophy-winning seasons, and they've reached highs that no other team has been able to in this world. Arsenal, on the other hand, have had Arsene Wenger in charge for 16 years, and they've had a pretty impressive haul as well. Not in recent years. I think it's been 8 years since Arsenal won any kind of trophy. Perhaps they need to have a look at the managerial system. Everton have had David Moyes in charge for about 10 years, and they've seen no trophies. So a long run with the same manager doesn't necessarily equal success. Especially when you consider Chelsea have won an array of different trophies in the time that they've had these 9 different managers. But if the rumours are true and Roman Abramovich really wants to get hold of Pep Guardiola, then managerial instability isn't the way to go about it. It's not appealing for anyone to look at a potential job and see, okay, in the past 9 years, 9 people have had this job and they've all been sacked. That doesn't scream fantastic job opportunity, especially when you consider the fact that Arsenal may soon need to look for a new manager, that Alex Ferguson may retire in the very near future. There are a plethora of options out there for managers who want longevity. Chelsea ain't one of them, and Roman Abramovich needs to take a good look at himself and figure out why he's so trigger happy. That's the end of my rant for this week, but I hope you all have a fantastic weekend of football. Thank you very much. I'm Daniel J Layton, vlogging for gregariouslyBigPosters.com. They're starting to get even bigger.
Head over to the GB Posters, they sell posters and other things, and it's good, so good.
Bye for now.